Good evening. I'm Staff Sergeant Wendalynn Payne, bringing you the most up-to-date Army Team Atlanta news for Friday, September 2nd. With over 150 different job opportunities available in the Army, one local senior at Marietta High School is pretty confident about her decision to join our Army team. I recently spoke with Private Rebecca Alfaro, who has joined the Army as a healthcare specialist. She aspires to be a doctor, but shares how the Army will help her reach her goals.
The thing that inspired me really to join the Army is that I knew I wanted to go and help people. I knew I wanted to travel, and I knew that I wanted to be a doctor. Well, if you're a doctor not inside the Army, you would have to pay to do things such as Doctors Without Borders, and you'd most likely be in a clinic working a 8 to 5 job, and that didn't really appeal to me. If I'm going to go out, I want to help people who don't have access to healthcare, and I knew I wasn't going to have the money, so I was like, the Army will pay for it, and they'll send me to do it, so I'm like, might as well. The opportunity is right there, so I took it. So the way the Smyrna Recruiting Center has treated me is actually really well. They really explained everything to me, making sure that I understand everything that's happening, and they just overall taken pretty good care of me and making sure that I am well accommodated and that everything is going smoothly. I'm excited in the sense that I'm finally getting there. I don't like working out, so I'm not excited for PT, but I know it's necessary in order for me to do well at basic. But overall, I pretty am excited because I finally have a group to help me get where I need to go. Really, you want to consider it, because if you say I'm going to go to UCF and then you're banking on one singular scholarship, you need to have, it's not that you need the Army as a backup plan, but you need to be fully aware that you might not get that. And not just that, if you want to go to Harvard and you have a 2.5 GPA, that's not going to happen or something. And the Army is there for you, and it's not so much that they are trying to prevent you from reaching your goals. The Army actually will help you reach your goals. For me, they're helping me pay for college, they're helping me get the experience I need, because as a medic, I'll be able to skip some human anatomy classes in college, and I'll be able to skip the PE classes in college, and there's just a lot of classes that I don't have to pay for anymore because the Army will have already gone ahead and give me those credits. And that's something that a lot of people don't know, is the Army, your AIT and some even basic training will give you college credits. So they shouldn't just walk away, they should really listen to what y'all have to say, because it's actually good stuff. And as long as you ask the right questions, they'll give you the answers you really need. You know?
Private Alfaro is the first of her siblings to officially complete the enlistment process, following in her parents' footsteps and their service to country. We also want to give a big shout out to Sergeant First Class Bennett and his team at the Smyrna Recruiting Center for taking such good care of Private Alfaro as they continue to build confidence in our future soldiers. Don't go anywhere. The latest on Army Team Atlanta's upcoming events is next. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now for our upcoming events. We'd first like to thank Mercer University in Macon, Georgia for allowing Army Team Atlanta to host their opening football game last night. We appreciate your support. If you attended last night's game, tell us about it in the comments section below. And if you're located in the Athens area, Friday, September 9th, the Athens Recruiting Company and the Lawrenceville Recruiting Center will be participating in Military Appreciation Night at Archer High School. I hear there will be a very cool grand entrance and presentation of the game ball, not to mention some pretty cool Army swag giveaways as well. This event you won't want to miss. Well, that's it for this edition of Army Team Atlanta News. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at Army Team Atlanta. And comment below, where we'll be sure to answer your questions about our upcoming events. On behalf of the Atlanta Recruiting Battalion, I'm Staff Sergeant Payne, and we'll see you next week for another edition of Army Team Atlanta News.